Hello, my name is Tina, and I read something a while back ago. Now, I can't find it anymore, but they were talking about implanting a phone inside a person's brain. Now, could you imagine if this ever existed, what the world would be like? So, I don't have a phone in my head, by the way. I'm just playing out the scenario as if I did, which I don't, okay? Because I know I don't have a phone in my head. But I'm just going to pretend that, it happened. And could you imagine what people's responses would be if they ever come out with this? So you're, let me put it this way. So you're shopping at the mall or the supermarket or whatever, and you get a call. And it goes ring, ring, but nobody hears it except for you. You say, hello? Mom, would you quit calling me now, please? I'm trying to shop and I got things to do. Yes, but I just wanted to tell you about the prices you could save. And don't get that beat lick you got the last time, And I should be there because you don't eat properly and blah, blah, blah. Ma, would you please? Look, I'm in the supermarket. And then you get a tap on your shoulder. Hello? Yeah, what? Who you talking to? Well, I was talking to my mother. Where? I don't see her. Well, no, I was talking to her in my head. You crazy. You need some help. No, I have a phone in my head. That's even crazier yet. A phone in your head. Ma'am, I think you need the funny farm. No, I'm telling you, they just came out with this new device. They implant it in your head. You got a phone. And you see the dial pad on my palm of my hand here? That's awful weird. You got a dial pad on your hand? Yeah, and see this little button you push up here on my head? That's where the answer machine is. This is awful strange. This is freaky. I'm out of here. You scared me. Yeah. So could you imagine talking like that? Or you're with some family members and a stranger calls you and you're at a family function. And yeah, bring. Hello? Now look here. I told you to quit calling. First of all, my name is not Susie, and you've been calling me 40 times. No Susie lives here. Why do you keep calling me for? Wait a minute. Why are my family members looking at me weird? Who in the hell are you talking to? Oh, we're some strangers. What? I don't see no stranger. No, I was talking to him in my head. Oh dear. She's like the rest of us. She's gonna have to get some medicine. Here, we got plenty of medicine in our family. Here, up to dose and take some. No, I have a phone in my head. Why doesn't nobody believe me? See, I show you the dial pad on my hand. Well, how do you shut that off? Well, I just clap my hands a few times and it shuts off. And see, I got an answering machine inside my head. It goes bzzz, beep, ah! So it's stuck in my head. Or calling Pizza Hut. Bring. Hello, this is Pizza Hut. Will this be for dine out, carry out, or delivery? And what's your phone number? And where are you calling from? Well, you see, I am calling from my head. Excuse me, ma'am? What do you mean you're calling from your head? I mean, I'm calling from my head. I have a phone in my head, so the only way to reach me is to call me through my brain. And we're going to be delivering pizza at your house? That's right. Yes, you is. I don't know if we want to go there. Oh, yes, you do. Just drop off the pizza and then leave, okay? So, and could you imagine having to go to the emergency room because something malfunctioned with the phone inside your head? See, I don't think they'll ever come out with this because this is too weird for one thing. But call it 911. Hello, this is 911. What is your emergency and where are you located? I always love how they ask where you're located. Like, they never know where I'm located. You would think they would know, but they don't know where I live. So they always have to ask where I'm located. Well, you see, I'm calling because I got this phone in my head. It's malfunctioning. This buzzing, it just won't go away. And it's an emergency. And I need you to send the paramedics. Ma'am, this is not funny, and please do not make me calls like this because, are we going to have to find you next time? But I'm telling you, it's an emergency. Like, my phone is stuck in my head. There's something wrong with it. Hello? Hello? Well, now I'm going to have to go to the doctor. I'm going to have to go to the emergency room. Doctor? Oh, those phones they implanted inside your head? Something's gone haywire. And I'm going to have to get surgery again. Would you get it right next time? We're just buzzing in my head that just won't turn off. Didn't they tell you about this electronic piece here? If you just touch this, this will turn the buzzing off? Oh, they didn't explain that to me when they gave me surgery. They didn't even tell me how to permanently turn this phone off. Well, you see this other button over here? Now you just press that. Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. The buzzing has gone away. Yes. And could you imagine people lined out outside, seriously, to get this implanted inside their head? I mean, if there ever comes a day where they put a phone on a person's head. So, you're here to get the phone inside your head too? Yes, I am, sister. And you're going to get the phone inside your head? And you too? And you too? Now, this would be great, because then it'd be like we're talking to ourselves, and it'll trip everybody out, and they'll think we'll have a problem, But it's just because we have a phone on our head, but they just won't understand. Well, then that'll be their problem. Yeah. And people that talk to themselves will no longer need an excuse, because if they ever come out where they put the phone inside a person's head, now I didn't say I had a phone in my head. I said if they ever come a time where they put a phone in a person's head, then they would just have the excuse, because if they're off in the bathroom or whatever they're doing, or, they're off somewhere off in public and they forget and they talk to themselves, and then they say, excuse me, who are you talking to? Well, then you can say, if they ever come out with this device, I was just talking, I got this phone device in my head that you can't see, so I was just talking to a family member. Woo! Yeah! So, at least you'd have an excuse then to talk to yourself, without feeling like, how people make you want to think you're crazy, when you talk to yourself. So, but you wouldn't have to feel that way. But I really don't know if they'll ever come out with this, because seriously, I think that would be awful strange. Walking around just talking and you don't see anybody there, but you got this phone inside your head, you know what I'm saying? And then people be looking at you like, what's your problem? What do you mean? I don't got a problem. And go mind your own business. What are you looking at me like that for? Why are you talking to yourself? You crazy? You need a mental hospital? You need to go where the funny people go? Oh, no. I got a phone inside my head. Oh. Here, let me take you to the mental ward. I don't need a mental ward. I got a phone inside my head. What is it? I understand. Please leave me alone. Quit looking at me like that for. I mean, could you just imagine the confusion and people looking at you? I think it would be like hilarious. But anyway, I'm going to leave with that. So thank you. I know I don't have a phone in my head. I'll repeat that again. But if there ever comes a day this happens, what do you think? Now, tell me personally. If there ever comes a time where they put a phone in somebody's head, if they ever get that advanced with technology, would you get it? Or would you not? Or would you think it'd be cool? Or, I mean, if they could find some way to put an answering machine inside your head with a phone, would you want that? I mean, if they could implant it inside your brain? Or would you be like, nobody's touching my brain, man? I don't think so. I'll just stick with the cell phone instead. Okay. And at least it won't look like I'm talking to myself. And I don't want brain surgery in case something goes wrong, So, what do you think of this technology if they come out with it? Now, I can't find it anymore, but they had it a while ago, and I was looking at like, this is the weirdest thing, but maybe they just figured they couldn't do it, so they dropped it. I don't know. But you never know with technology nowadays if something like that in the future wouldn't come up. So if it did, how would you deal with it? Would you want it? I mean, or wouldn't you want it? Or, so I'm just kind of curious about this. But that was an interesting read. And with that, I'm leaving. So thank you for listening. And with that, I'm leaving, because I think I hear the phone. Bring, bring. Okay, later. Bye. Bring, bring.